who've had a wonderful experience because of his leadership, and keep in contact with him, as Tiki is here today, came all the way from Wisconsin to join the celebration. So, Jim, you deserve this award. One of the most patriotic Americans anyone will ever meet, sacrificed his life all the way from more than 40-some years ago to serve his country. So thank you and congratulations, Jim.
I'd also like to introduce Alderman Michael Scott. Mr. Scott, would you like to say something?
Good morning, everybody. I am happy to be here to support. David Orr talked about godchildren of Jim. I've been one of the students who grew up with Jim. Actually, 25 years ago, Jim was my park supervisor when I was a rec leader here at Garfield Park. So I have a long history with this man. He is a great public servant. I don't know anybody who cares as much about the children here in the Garfield Park community, and actually the children across the city of Chicago than Jim. He is, without doubt, one of the driving reasons in what I do. To see somebody to come to work every day, and I mean, in 25 years, I've seen Jim miss maybe 3 days because he's been sick. He's here rain, sleet, snow, and the reason he's here is to support these babies in the Garfield Park community and the babies in the city of Chicago. And so I'm just honored, privileged, and humbled to be here with a great public servant like Jim Hobson. Thank you for all that you do, and thank you for what you do here for the Chicago Park District.
And representative from Bell School, St. Bell, would you like to say something?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marcia Spite, and I'm here in place of Tim Irvin, who was originally to be here to give greetings. I bring greetings on behalf of Providence St. Mel School. What a privilege we have to be just 2 blocks away from our program here. Our children come here every day after school. They're very blessed to be a part of this program. The greater blessing as well is that I have the privilege of working with Mr. Hobson. I've been at Providence St. Mel for 22 years, and it's been 22 years that we communicate and talk about what has to happen. If something changes here, Jim lets us know. If something changes in Providence, we let him know. It is so beautiful to be on the same page with somebody when it comes to children today. And so I just want to say thank you, congratulations, and thank you to Jim Hobson. What a worthy servant. Thank you very much.
The Illinois Department of Veterans Affairs and the Veterans Patriotic Volunteer and Appreciation Award honors the work of veterans whose contributions in service to the veteran community and to the local community are truly above and beyond the call of duty. As volunteers at local, state, and national levels, and in support of fellow veterans and their community. Honorees are those whose efforts add to the powerful narrative that veterans are dedicated. Long life servants from whose efforts all of Illinois' communities stand to benefit. In contributing to this narrative, through their service to the veteran and local communities, the Veterans of the Quarter impact not only the lives of those they serve, but also overall advocacy efforts for Illinois veterans. Nominations are evaluated on their achievements and to the extent to which these efforts have benefited and inspired other veterans. In addition, nominees must have received an honorable discharge from the United States military and reside in Illinois. This award has a very special meaning. It provides our department, as well as the Governor of Illinois, with the opportunity to showcase the value of community service as exemplified by our veterans. Our veterans understand the value of service and sacrifice for the greater good. They lived it through their past experience. They've embodied this virtue to the greatest extent. For us at the Illinois Department of Veterans Affairs, that sends an extremely powerful and enduring message regarding the value of military service. Whether it be service to one's country, one's family, or friends, neighbors, or community, the example set by our veterans illustrates how far individuals are willing to go in order to help their fellow citizens, both on and off the battlefield. Veterans exemplify the meaning of selfless courage and compassion. In this way, they are the exact role models we need in our community. I think Mr. Hobson meets that, don't you? Let's give him a big hand. Today we're here to honor Mr. James Earl Hobson for his contribution to veterans and his community. James honorably served in the United States Army during the Vietnam War from 1968 through 1969. We'll hear more about James when the proclamation is read. Erica Jeffries was announced as the Director-Designate for the Illinois Department of Veterans Affairs by Governor Bruce Rauner on January 16, 2015, and was confirmed on March 19th by the Illinois State Senate. An Army veteran, Black Hawk helicopter pilot, Jeffries has more than 15 years of corporate, government, and military experience. I'd now like to introduce Erica Jeffries, Director.
Thank you so much, Harry, and good morning, everyone. It's such a privilege to be here. I am not a Chicago native, so I did not get to grow up in the wonderful park districts that are here, but I'm very honored to be here to pay special recognition to Mr. Jim Hobson. And just, I just met Mr. Hobson this morning, and just in the few minutes that I have known him, I can already see that he is a servant of the community. He's over here being honored and also working the music, right? I'm like, the man just never stops. I love it. And I have a great appreciation and admiration for those who are dedicated to bettering the future of our youth and pouring into the young people of this city and of our country, because obviously the younger generation is the future of our great nation. And so that in of itself is a service to our country. So I am going to take the time to read the entire proclamation because it does tell a bit of the story of Mr. Hobson. And so Mr. Hobson, if you would come forward. Hoorah!